Excellent job by Jen Latta there. Dolphins, Packers, 2 sleeps away. Getting close, getting back on track. That's right. Now, hey, if you're not feeling like you're able to get on track, maybe not feeling well, what are you going to do about it? Well, you got to make sure you're not sick, right? Being sick sucks. It's the worst. It's also a hassle to wind up having to go make an appointment to the doctor. They don't have anything available. They can't see you right now. They can't see you for another week. Well, I'll tell you who can see you. Doctors on Call 365, South Florida's urgent care that comes to you. I've been telling you about Doctors on Call 365 because I use Doctors on Call 365. I was sick a few weeks ago. My son was sick. Dr. Alon and his team come to your home. Came to my house, gave me a flu test and a COVID test. Gave my son a strep test. They treat children, adults, the elderly, minor illnesses and minor injuries. You need IV fluids. You need vitamin therapy, COVID test, flu test, strep test, just like I told you. They'll draw blood, order you x-rays if you need a prescription filled or refilled. Doctors on Call 365, South Florida's urgent care that comes to you. They will come to your home that day and take your home, your office, wherever you are. They're going to come to you. See, for me, the price of convenience is priceless, all right? I don't want to go to the doctor if I got 103 fever. I want the doctor to come to me. Now, there's self-pay, but you got to ask yourself, what's the price of convenience worth? And you know what? Most insurances, they're charging emergency room copays and fees for urgent care visits. So in the end, you're going to wind up paying less to get the doctor to come to your home than to wind up going out to the emergency room. Doctors on Call 365.com, 786-577-9302, 786-577-9302. Phones are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Again, Doctors on Call 365.com, 786-577-9302. Wow. It's been a great week of shows. And the only way to look, tonight, can we get the double dip? Go vote. ZASLOW Show 2.0 poll. Add ZASLOW Show. Can we get a double dip tonight? Is that how we can get the weekend started? I don't know. I'm not feeling confident about it. If I had to guess, I think we're going Heat win, Panther loss. I don't feel good. Who knows? Maybe I'll wind up just as long as it's not double dick punch. That's the worst. But double dip might be asking for a lot. 2 teams. The Heat are very disappointing, of course, and the Panthers. It's endless frustration with the Florida Panthers this year. But we're leading up to the big game on Sunday, and there's, you may be asking yourself right now, is ZASLOW? There's a lot happening. Can you tell me if it's a big deal or not a big deal? Let's do it. All right, so I got a few things here for you for big deal, not a big deal. Number 1, Lamar Jackson's going to miss his 3rd consecutive game here. And while that's good for the Dolphin fan, it's not good for Lamar Jackson because we know the contract situation has been a problem all year. He wants, X amount of dollars. Presumably, he wants the biggest contract ever, which I think is ridiculous because the Deshaun Watson contract is like a fake contract, right? It's not a real thing. The Browns paid him that to get him to come. We've been through this before. He should not be comparing what he wants to what Deshaun Watson got. And it's a lot of money probably that he's been turning down. And now you're in a situation where you're missing a 3rd consecutive game because of a knee injury. And the Ravens may not want to pay you close to what you're asking. Now, can he go out into free agency? I'm pretty sure they can still franchise tag him. Can you go out into free agency and another team would pay you what you want? Maybe. I don't know. But I was afraid this plan was going to backfire on Lamar Jackson. It really looks like it might be. So Lamar Jackson, injury, contract situation, that's a big deal. Big deal or not a big deal? Trevor Bauer, Dodgers pitcher. Trevor Bauer, remember he was suspended for life, because a woman who he was seeing, he was having very physical, very violent sex. And while that's none of our business, the MLB, they suspended him forever. And it's none of our business as long as it's 2 consenting adults, I suppose. I don't know. It's such a dicey scenario. He's punching this woman in the head, apparently, allegedly, while they're having sex. It's very difficult to understand. And Trevor Bauer yesterday, he was reinstated by Major League Baseball. So now the Dodgers have a decision to make if they're going to put him back on the 40-man roster or do they get rid of him or what have you. I got a hard time ever watching Trevor Bauer and not think about him beating up women while he's having sex. It's a very difficult situation. But he has been reinstated after missing the last 190 games, something like that. So Trevor Bauer being reinstated, yeah, it's a big deal. That's a big story. Ja Morant, Memphis Grizzlies superstar. He's playing on Christmas Day. The Memphis Grizzlies are at Golden State. They're going to smash Golden State. Team sucks. Grizzlies are really good. Ja Morant, big star now in the NBA, playing on Christmas Day. He sat down with ESPN's Malika Andrews, and he is not afraid of the Western Conference.
Who do you look at around the league as you're studying and say, we're going to have to run through them?
Celtics.
No one in the West?
Nah, I'm fine in the West.
Oh, snap. He is totally good with the West. Not afraid. He's telling you right there, we're coming out the West. I'm afraid of the Celtics. More about Celtics, but we're coming out the West. That's a big deal. I think the Western Conference is wide open. The Western Conference is really cool this year. You go look at the top 5-6 teams, totally unexpected, very wide open. I'm going big deal. And finally here, big deal or not a big deal, today is Eddie Vedder's birthday. Oh, the front man for Pearl Jam, Sweet Prince. Happy 58th birthday. Now, I've seen Pearl Jam 25 times. It's not a competition, but in honor of Eddie Vedder's birthday, and it's a big deal. Eddie Vedder's birthday is a big deal. In honor of Eddie Vedder's birthday, I'm giving you the top 5 Pearl Jam songs. That's right. I know you've been waiting for this. Top 5 Pearl Jam songs. Now, this is the definitive list. This is it. Top 5 Pearl Jam songs. We're counting down for dramatic purposes from 5 to 1. Here we go. Number 5, In Hiding. Number 4, Immortality. Number 3, Release. Number 2, Black. And number 1, the number 1 Pearl Jam song in honor of Eddie Vedder's 58th birthday, Given to Fly. There it is. That's the definitive list. That's the top 5 Pearl Jam songs in honor of Eddie Vedder, 58 years old today. Happy birthday, Sweet Prince. I love you so much. And that right there is another edition of Big Deal or Not a Big Deal. Great job by everybody involved in putting together the show today. Really good show. Really well done by everyone. Appreciate all of your help. Thanks to everyone listening as we wrap up another week of ZASLOW Show 2.0. Can't do it without you guys listening. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your mother I say hello. Make sure you like, you rate, you comment, wherever you're listening, however you're listening. And of course, all of our current sponsors, I love you guys. Can't do it without you. Hope everybody has and all of our future sponsors. If you want to get involved in the show, go to Twitter at ZASLOW Show. You can see my bio. There's the email right there for advertising. If you got a good memory, you can remember it right now. JonathanZaslow@gmail.com. It's not that hard. If you think you want your business to be part of the show, we'll see if we could work something out. You hit me up. Happy holidays to everybody. Have a great Christmas. We are doing a show every day next week, so we'll talk to you on Monday on ZASLOW Show 2.0. You know what that means.